G'day everyone, Andrew here. Thank you for viewing my little video on the 5,000 pound X-Ball winch. It's not a bad looking unit, I've got to say. As you can see, it's already installed. Fancy looking hook. I might have to change that, it looks a bit small though. But it's big enough to... Ooh, where's some light? Oh, there we go. It's not a massive unit, so it fits in this Polaris Pro XP quite nicely. Enough room to get your hand in there to switch the free spool or lock it in. Obviously it's upside down because you've got to mount them upside down with these mounting plates. To do, just quickly for what I've learnt, the terminals for your power and negative wire sit behind these sections here, so they don't sit on the edge like the others. So wire them up first if you buy this unit. And the yellow wire you'll have to run up and out, otherwise it will... where are we? Oh, you can see the wires there. Obviously the yellow one's lower, but I have to run it up top, otherwise it seems it wants to rub up against the mounting bracket, and you don't want that because it'll rub a hole in it and ruin that wire for the power. And then obviously just run it up the frame with your zip ties. Back up here into the grommet. Now, I'm not sure what all the other gear ratios on, the Polaris winch itself or any of the other higher market winches, but this one has a gear ratio of 171 to 1. Stay. As you can see, the rate pull, the amps drawn, and how many meters per, well, you know what I mean. Okay, next thing. Alright, other thing is, I'll just quickly, I'm pretty sure the Polaris one, you're supposed to mount the solenoid out here, but mine's a little different and I wanted it on the inside, so just come through here. There she is there. Now I've still got some tidying up to do in here. We'll move this up top to get it right out of the way. And at least it's here. Whoever's going to sit in the passenger side, their feet are going to be low, so it should be well protected. And shouldn't get that muddy in here, so that's good. That's where you want it. Plug and play system. Only thing you really got to do is, obviously you need the power for your switch, for this switch here, to use that, but it also comes with the wireless controller, so that's only there for backup. And this here, I was going to switch it out to a rocker switch, because originally this was a handlebar mount for your ATVs and stuff, but I thought I might as well disassemble the whole mounting unit, as I'll show you whatever I've done with it. No, it doesn't matter anyway. Anyway, it comes with a housing and everything and a little bracket to connect to your handlebars. But you can take that all apart and you'll just have this section here. So what I done was removed one of these blank out tabs, get the Dremel, cut the shape I needed, and inserted just this unit here. So for one, it's plug and play, so as soon as I get that power hooked up, I need to get the plug for the bus bar in, so I could solder up that wire, so I get power to this unit, which I'll hardly be using anyway. This is more for a backup if that wireless remote ends up running out of battery, or if I lose it, hope I don't. Then it's just simple in, out, away you go. It's not going anywhere. And then happy days. So if you're ever looking at buying one of these winches but didn't know how it would work, or if you thought, you know, you'll just get the Polaris plug and play system or one of the better known brands, this thing, it can be pretty much plug and play as well. You'll need the oh, it did come with this universal bracket. Obviously for the Polaris these are no good, so I'll use this for something else. So I ended up buying the, I can't remember what brand it was, but it was a whole mounting system, you know, the 3-piece mounting bracket. The only thing I really needed to do was file back some of the holes, because it didn't line up exactly for the nudge bar. So just, yeah, file out one of the holes. It was a couple of mil. Still a pain in the ass, but it worked. So you could attach this to the bracket, but anyway, that's not part of the winch anyway. So, but plugged it all in. Winch works well. Well, moves in and out well. So I'll have to go get myself stuck and see what it does, if it can pull me out. Yeah, I just got to be very wary of how bad I get stuck. All right. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, this was $230 down from $499 off of the Export website. So that's Australian dollars. So very, very cheap compared to, you know, $500, $600, $700, $800 for some others. All right. Thank you for watching.